out of reach for them, the commentators' booth.
Oh, man. All right, so who do we have next? We have Howie versus Humpe.
Ooh, this is a rough round for Howie.
Yeah, definitely. It might be for winners quarters, winners semis in that pool already.
Yeah. So a little bit about these players. Howie is a relative newcomer to the scene, but he's only played Smash for like 3 years or so, I would say, maybe 4. And he is most famous as a TO. He's a TO of the Eclipse series, and he's a TO of the House of Smash / House of Nerd series in the Oslo region.
And because he's a TO, nobody's betting on him in the GG's casino.
Well, Humpe is definitely the favorite here. He's a notable player. He's been Color W's teammate for years now.
Yep.
And a very, very solid Falco. Also has a Fox. And Howie, playing Ice Climbers. So I'm not surprised to see Humpe without his Fox here. Some people seem to think this is a better matchup for Fox than it is for Falco.
Oh, yeah. Just like, there's some matchups where it is like this, right?
Yeah, like Peach, Jigglypuff. That kind of thing. Yeah. But I feel like Falco still wins those matchups, but it's just easier to do it as Fox.
Exactly. All right, so Nana is out of here. All right. So with Humpe having moved somewhat recently to Gothenburg, I think he gets some practice with Johnny Fights, so he's definitely no stranger to that matchup. But before Johnny Fights, there was literally no Ice Climber. I think the most notable Ice Climbers in Gothenburg before Johnny Fights were regular Ginny's Ice Climbers, maybe. You know.
Isn't Smasher 89 from Gothenburg?
He hasn't played in ages, right?
Well, he showed up I remember he was at Beast 5. That's the last time I saw him.
Yeah, that's the last time I saw him as well, that's true.
And he actually took out Adam.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, at that tournament.
Wow. Yeah, that's 2 years ago, so...
Yeah. Before Adam really turned it up a notch like he has recently. Ooh, and Nana almost dies there, but luckily
gets the magnet fingers with the side B. Recovering straight to the ledge. And yeah, that delay forward smash by Nana actually secured the stock there for Howie, so it stays kind of even. You know, all they need is one grab. Wow, Nana with the clutch jab. And speaking of that one grab, that is all that they need. Howie is looking at us. Howie is looking at Liver.
they can
still hear us.
They can hear us. This is an issue.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely an issue.
Sorry, Howie.
Sorry, Howie. Sorry, Humpe. We love you guys.
But that's the good thing about wobbling. You have time to yell at the production crew.
Yeah, that's true. That's why they put in wobbling in the game.
Yeah.
Just in case at a competitive Melee tournament somebody didn't turn down the commentator speakers.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Howie in the lead, but Humpe got rid of Nana, and that's going to be an edge guard for sure.
But yeah, Howie is definitely a very technical player. He also has a pocket box, and like you'll see him in friendlies just like go for like 20 shines in a row.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's really technical, and you can see it translate a little bit to his Ice Climbers play as well. He has a lot of fancy setups, even though he landed that wobble with no setup at 0%.
Just the grab.
Yeah, it was really weird because normally at that percent you require some sort of a handoff just to add a little more percent to get the wobble started, but he just got it.
I guess Humpe just wanted to give him some time to yell at Liver. So.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Howie also had a really strong performance at a local in Norway a few weeks ago where he took out P-Chips in pools.
Oh, he took out P-Chips?
Yeah.
My boy P-Chips?
Yeah.
That's not true.
He actually did.
Wow.
He had to forfeit the bracket though, but he did really well in pools. So Howie's been stepping it up, so I'm not... Well, I'm kind of surprised to see him in the lead here against Humpe, but not, like, really shocked.
Yeah.
Just mildly surprised.
Yeah. That's a medium-sized surprise.
Yeah.
All right.
Bite-sized. And last dog for both gentlemen here. I'm also kind of surprised that Humpe would strike to FOD, because this is seen as, like, Ice Climber's second best stage.
Yeah.
So...
But I know that Dormling, for example, loves to go to Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, because it's like a mini FD in some ways.
And this is going to be the wobble. Oh.
Yeah, I don't see Howie dropping this.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Looks very assertive.
All right, this is going to be it. Howie takes game 1 over Humpe. I did not expect to see that.
No.
Liver is turning down the TV volume. I don't know. And now Howie turned it back up again, I think. All right. But do they still hear us through the speakers?
I don't know if it was hearing us or if the volume from the stream setup itself was too loud. I'm not sure. Like I think that there's crowd mics, so the crowd can hear the game, and maybe those speakers were way too loud.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure what the issue was, but Howie was not having any of it.
I hope it's resolved now.
And here we see Humpe's Falco.
Yeah. With Falco, it's a little more difficult to separate both of them.
Yeah.
Which is definitely what you aim for with Fox. So you separate them both basically with a shine and then hunt Nana down until she's dead.
Yeah.
All right. So are there any really strong Falcos in Norway? Because I know you have a lot of good Foxes, but where are the Falcos?
There are some up-and-coming Falcos. Their name escapes me at the moment, but we definitely have some up-and-coming Falcos, and we also have Askeflink, who played Falco for a very long time, who was quite decent. And for the longest time, we had Tomberry.
Oh, Tomberry, yeah, I remember that guy.
He was like number 3 in Norway in the Masamune era, and
Chris was number 2?
Yeah.
All right.
And they were all from the same town. So that was like the mecca of Norwegian Smash was Eidsvoll.
I see.
Constitutional city of Norway.
Yeah, so I also remember a guy called Big Dick Bandit.
Yeah.
Great person. And also Harald, Sverre's brother.
Yeah, he lives in Trondheim now, but he used to live in the Oslo region. So we do have some Falcos, but there's definitely more high-level Foxes. But also Zork, of course.
Zork!
How could we forget?
I forgot
Number
about
1 in
Zork.
Norway, being a Falco player.
All right, so yeah, Humpe, apparently his Falco is a much better idea.
Yeah.
The first stock was a little bit unfortunate with him missing his side B mashing a little bit, Howie that is. But the second stock, he just F-smashed him straight to the face, and that small of a stage in terms of the dead zones, it's very, very dangerous to eat Falco's F-smash.
Actually, Humpe doing a much better job of separating the climbers here, even though we were talking about how Falco may have worse tools for doing that than Fox. He's been doing a really good job of it here at Yoshi's. But Falco does have some unique advantages on Yoshi's that he wouldn't have anywhere else, the shine off the top being one of them. But he walks into a wobble setup right there, and Ice Climbers barely took any percent, so...
Yeah, so it's an entire stock lead for Humpe still, but
definitely within reach.
Yeah. Oh no, not anymore. No, we would have to see some crazy Chew Dead Sopo shenanigans.
Yeah. And one advantage that Falco does have in this matchup is that the F smash, like you saw there, sends Nana into like an eternal tumble. So it's really hard to save her. If she gets hit by a Fox Shine, for instance, she's only in stun for a certain amount of time, and then you can save her with the amazing up B reach. But the F smash sends her into a tumble, and once she's like flipping around like that, she will not be saved by Popo.
Yeah,
she has to finish her tumble animation before Popo can save her.
And sometimes she tumbles for such a long time. So I guess FD was banned. I don't know what you think about that counter pick. I mean, the F smash is not going to kill Sopo anytime soon, but other than that, the platforms are really going to benefit Humpe here. They're so high up, and I know that Humpe is kind of like a fancy pants aggressive player, but I don't think that he's ashamed to platform camp at all, right?
No. So this definitely plays into like Falco's keep away laser game plan on Dreamland.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he got kind of worked on Yoshi's being a small stage, so the logic dictates that if you're losing on a small stage, then go to a big stage. And they already went to Fountain for game 1, and I assume he's not allowed to go back there in a best of 3.
Yeah, I don't think
so. With FT being banned, what else is there? You don't want to take a Falco to Pokemon. So
I guess that's what Dormling would do, possibly.
Yeah.
Because it's like a mini FD.
Yeah, so it comes down to preference at that point.
Definitely.
We'll see how much this top platform punishes Howie here, but doing a good job of equalizing the stocks here.
Wow, Nana tried to grab Falco there. Bold attempt at wobbling on her own.
Crucial jump neutral air by Nana there to get out of that F smash.
Oh yeah, she gets more and more intelligent the higher her percentage count goes.
Yeah.
Her AI level actually gets higher.
It's her percent or Popo's percent?
I
never
it's
remember.
hers.
Yeah. I know it's one of the two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Howie gets the Hedgehog, and now he's in the lead in the third game against Humpe. This would be a massive upset.
Yeah. I don't think anyone predicted this.
Nope.
Can Nana make it back? Oh, gets the lucky upward F smash angle, and this was only because of Dreamland that she survived that. Any other stage, she would have probably been dead at this point. Maybe FOD, just because it has crazy high ceilings. But I think Sopo might just live this, but probably walking straight into an Hedgehog and tie game once again.
Yeah. It's amazing because nobody bet on Howie at all. There was 1,500 goon coins on Humpe, and these coins are just going to be lost, right? Because nobody bet on Howie, so it's just
the house
deflation. Oh, the house gets it. There we go.
Goes straight into Liva's pockets.
I thought it was like some Tom Brady deflategate stuff.
Ooh, and this up smash though. Oh, and and he still gets it. Push off down smash. Since Nana rolling in there.
And that's going to be Nana's stock. So now Howie has a much tougher time. He's got to pull off like 13 dash attacks in a row combo on Falco now.
And if you're getting hit by Ice Climber's Squall Hammer when you're trying to edge guard them, it's because you're not using your aerial early enough.
Yeah.
If your hitbox is out, you will hit them.
That's true, that's true. Most characters are like, not most, but a lot of characters can just, oh no, Howie. What an unfortunate ending to such a great set where he really showed that he is capable of doing it.
That was really, really close.